welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to do my Spookathon TBR. Spookathon is hosted by Kayla over at Books and Lala, and it runs from October 14th until October 20th. I have a cold. I need to get this TBR up today in time for Spookathon to start, so I just wanted to film in a comfy onesie. I asked Twitter if I could just do my Spookathon TBR in my onesie, and Twitter said yes. So let's get into the challenges, my TBR, and all that good stuff. The first challenge and the staple challenge for Spookathon is to read a thriller, and for this one I'm going to be reading a book that I mentioned in my October TBR, and that is The Whisper Man by Alex North. This is one of the books for the Friday Frightathon. This one will be the one that is going to be being read during the week of Spookathon. This one I probably won't start until the Monday of Spookathon starts. All I know about it specifically is it is about a serial killer and a small town, and that's all I really need to know about this one to sell me on it. The second challenge is to read a book with red on the cover. Lala always has a challenge that involves reading a book with a color on the cover, and that kind of symbolizes the spooky season, and this time it is red. And for that I'm going to be reading Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab. I mentioned this one in my October TBR as well. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I figured this one fit perfectly for this challenge. This involves Cass, who can see ghosts and has a ghost best friend, and her family is on their way to Paris to do their TV ghost hunting there, and I'm very much so looking forward to picking up the sequel. The third challenge is to read a book with a spooky word in the title, and obviously the first two books I've already mentioned have kind of spooky words in the title, but for this one I'm specifically going to be reading Peace, Blood, and Understanding by Molly Harper. This is the, I'm not even sure at this point, book in the Half Moon Hollow series by Molly Harper, but I absolutely love this series, and I'm just going to continue to read any book that comes out in the series. This one in particular came out this month, and I am like just dying to read another vampire book set in this vampire universe. So I'm excited that this one just happened to have the word blood in the title and therefore could be used for this spooky word challenge. And the next challenge is to read a book with a spooky setting, and for this I'm going to be reading The Professor Woo's The Witch, and technically this one I'm kind of bending the rules with, but I've been really enjoying this specific series, and this series is the Nocturne Falls series. This series takes place in a town where it is Halloween 365 days a year, and that is due to the fact that the town's residents are actually supernatural creatures, and that's kind of got a spooky undertone to it. I know I'm kind of bending the rules on this one, but I really wanted to read this book. And the last prompt for Spookathon is always to read something outside of your comfort zone and something you normally wouldn't read. And for this I'm going to be trying to read Savage Appetite, which is a nonfiction true crime book. And I've said before that I really do like nonfiction in the true crime specifically. However, this one is a little bit outside of what I normally gravitate towards. I normally gravitate towards specific stories about specific people. However, this one kind of talks about how true crime and the obsession with true crime overall. I don't have too many other books on my TBR, except for maybe getting to more of the Nocturne Falls books. I, like I said, have this cold. I don't know how long it's going to be lasting, but I'm hoping to just take it easy and read some really good books during Spookathon and hopefully get some more spooky books in. What about you? What are you reading for Spookathon? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like what you saw here today, be sure to like and subscribe. I post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day!